dignity. She's a woman, yes, a woman, of all seasons.
In your journey to destiny, you would definitely have to encounter various seasons. And God uses those seasons to season us, to marinate us, to mold us, and to make us able, to make us into the vessels we need to be in order to fulfill our purposes and enter our destiny. And it's important to understand certain things about seasons. Firstly, that every area of your life will have a season, will undergo seasons. Even if it's your marriage, your relationships, your career, your calling, your business, your whatever it may be, your child rearing, your parenting, whatever it is, there'll be seasons in every aspect of your life. And it is crucial to understand that and to look out so that you understand what season you're in at what time, in which area of your life. And then the second thing about seasons is that seasons are inevitable. Just like the rainy season, the wet season, the dry season, the sunny season, seasons are inevitable. The natural seasons are inevitable. So too the seasons of your life are inevitable. You can't wish them away. You can't resist them. You can't change them. You can't decide it will no longer rain in this part of the year, or it will no longer be sunny or dry or hot in this part of the year. Just like we can't do that, even the seasons of our lives, we can't wish them away or work them away. And therefore, you must embrace every season. Seasons are there to be embraced. You embrace it in such a way that you master it, and so that it doesn't master you. You master the season, work it in your favor, command it and work it in your favor and to your benefit, that you come out stronger. You come out more equipped with more lessons from each season, no matter how ugly that season was, no matter how hard it was. And the other thing about seasons is that they come in cycles. So you mustn't die in one season and say, oh, this season of threshing and pruning and purging was so tough that I can't go on. No, it will end. Every season has an end. They come in cycles, The season of waiting will come to an end. The season of being hidden will come to an end. The season of threshing will come to an end. The season of preparation and submission, all these come to an end, and you graduate to the next season, and the cycle begins again. And the interesting thing is, even as they're in cycles, it means that the cycle of seasons, when you are at an earlier stage in your destiny or younger in your years, it means that then maybe they're not as severe and as harsh or as difficult for you to handle, because God will make them proportionate to where you're at, even spiritually or intellectually or emotionally or mentally and physically. And as you grow more, maybe have a deeper relationship with God, more experienced in your career, in your business, in your relationships, the seasons will be tougher, but there'll be new cycles of the same seasons, but tougher in what they bring into your life and what you're supposed to learn from them and how you're supposed to position yourself. So there are cycles. And then always value each season, no matter how it was, no matter how difficult. You must value that each season comes with such precious lessons that you cannot despise any season. Learn to value every season and to see the best in that season, to see what are the gems, what are the gems that you can get out of that season. And because every season has lessons, every season is orchestrated to have valuable lessons for you to take out of that season. And the worst tragedy is for you to endure a season or even embrace it, quite right, but not learn anything from it. It would have been such a waste. You must learn the lessons ordained of that season. Then the other thing is, learn to do the right thing in the right season. Just like a farmer will plant in the right season, he will plow his land in the right season, he will harvest in the right season. You mustn't do the wrong thing in the wrong season. Look at the natural things in life and learn to do the right thing in the right season. Just like the natural weather. You don't go in a summer top or sunglasses when it's raining and it's cold. Learn what to do when, in which season, what to wear, what attitude to adopt. Learn also to understand what people you meet in which season, what dangers and snares are in each season, how to overcome them, how to escape them, etc. And then the other thing is that seasons, there's what we call due season. And sometimes you may want to rush into doing something like getting married or having children or wanting a promotion, whether it's in your calling or in your career or career or business, wanting something to happen before its due season. You must understand that everything has its due season. Just like when you're pregnant physically, that you're due in a particular time. There's a month when you're due. We say she's due because she's about to bring forth. And you are not due at the second month or the third month. You're due on the 9th month. So likewise, in every area of your life and for everything in your life, there's a due season. And it's important to make sure you time that due season so that you do not miss your hour of visitation. You don't miss to do what you're supposed to do at the perfect timing of that season. And then sometimes it's also known as the appointed season for something to happen. So don't rush to get married before the appointed season, before due season. God's timings are the best. Always discern when is a due season, when is the appointed season. And then sometimes we may miss a season. God may have orchestrated you to be in a particular season of maybe training, preparation, and submitting to another's authority and serve another man's vision. And sadly, you miss that season, either because you're not alert, you're not paying attention, you don't want to be obedient, you don't want to be listen and humble and pay attention to what you're supposed to do, and you miss that season. Now, when you miss a season, it's tragic in the sense that you can't miss any season. You must go back and undergo that same season again. And that means you delay your destiny. So the best thing is to not miss seasons. Try, and because we serve a God of mercy, a God who is forbearing, it is true that you may miss a season, but in repentance and because of God's grace and mercy, you can redeem a season. God can take you back to that season, and this time you're more open, you're more obedient, you're more receptive, you're more submissive, and you'll be able to agree and to align yourself and be pliable to go through that season you missed and redeem it and be able to do what you're supposed to do and get the benefits from that season. So understanding seasons, doing the right thing in the right season is crucial in your journey to destiny. The lessons you will learn, appreciating the lessons, enjoying the seasons. I think it comes to a place where no matter how ugly the season is, learn to enjoy it, because you will come out with valuable lessons out of it, and you'll come out stronger, more better, not bitter, out of each season. Seasons are inevitable in your journey to destiny. They're important, they're valuable, and you must embrace them, not resist them.